A very haunting scene out here, especially when you think that there were 11 kids, at least 11 kids living inside this compound. We have the property owner's permission to be here. We're not going to go any further than this, but you can see this is the outer wall here. There is another wall right there made of tires. There is a tunnel inside about 150 feet. On the outskirts of this, there is a makeshift shooting range, and this is where authorities think children were being trained how to commit school shootings. Children were being trained how to commit school shootings.
In this makeshift compound in rural New Mexico, investigators not only found appalling conditions, but according to prosecutors, they may have uncovered a sinister plot. 11 emaciated children, ages 1 through 15, were discovered along with an arsenal of high-powered firearms. In court filings, the district attorney says some of the kids were being trained with assault rifles in preparation for future school shootings. That information, the documents say, comes from one of the children now in foster care.
There was a shooting range built on the west side of the property.
Authorities say the compound had been under surveillance for some time. A police raid triggered last Friday after they learned of a text message from inside reading, "We are starving and need food and water." Authorities had initially been searching for Abdul Ghani Wahaj, a child with severe medical problems, allegedly abducted from Georgia by his father, Siraj Wahaj. The boy's distraught mother reportedly posting this plea for help on Facebook 7 months ago.
I need your help, and this is not lie. This is real. I'm really missing. I'm missing him.
Wahaj was one of 5 suspects arrested at the compound who were arraigned on Wednesday. He entered no plea during an initial hearing. The remains of a young child were also discovered at the compound in addition to the 11 starving children. Authorities now waiting for test results to determine if the body is little Abdul. Jason Badger and his wife Tanya, who own the property, say they alerted authorities back in May that Siraj and the missing boy were here, and at the time they say the child was still alive.
They were supposedly doing their investigations and watching them, and this whole time I'd been pressing them to do something. Siraj is there, that little boy is there, and they weren't doing nothing.
Police say the FBI had been surveilling the property but weren't able to get photos positively identifying Siraj Wahaj.
There were photographs taken of children and others on the property. They were never identified as being those targets.
Ghani, you talked about a connection with a mosque in Brooklyn. What more can you tell us on that?
Well, it appears as though Siraj Wahaj was the son of a prominent imam in the Brooklyn area. In fact, that imam's mosque has been linked to radicals in the past, and that imam was actually indirectly linked to the 1993 terrorist attack on the World Trade Center. However, there is no evidence, no indication that he had anything to do with what was going on at this compound here in New Mexico. In fact, that imam was helping try to find his grandson when all of this happened. As for the 5 people that were arrested here, they are due back in court on Friday.